He's a schoolboy.
Oh God. All right. I'm just gonna have to sit up tall here. Where are we at? What's going on?
A whole lot of stuff.
Whole lot of stuff is going on at the moment.
Moving house, moving office, finding a caravan. Oh my God.
So
Kids going back to school.
this location is actually set up in our garage at the moment because we moved out of our cushy office in Maroochydore. We had to end our commercial lease there early, and that was a bit of a strange sort of situation we hadn't really dealt with before, but managed to do that. So today we're actually moving this office to a temporary office because this weekend we have to pack up our whole house and move all of our stuff into storage pending departure. We were supposed to leave 6 days ago. It's the 6th of Feb right now, and we were supposed to leave February 1.
First,
that was the plan. That was always the plan. Like, let's be ready February 1, but
That was our initial goal, like when we were like, let's go around Australia, before we knew like how hard it would be to wrap up your life and organise a caravan and everything. We were like,
can you turn that off? Sorry. Thank you.
Yeah, we had all these false expectations of how hard it would be.
Sorry about the wind noise. If there was wind noise in the microphone, I didn't realise we had that on.
It's my fault, I get hot.
Bad. It is hot in here. It's hot. So yeah, everything's been a bit of a challenge. It's complete chaos, like I would show you in here at the moment, but yeah, it's not a pretty sight. This setup, the light, computer, background, all this kind of stuff is actually what I was using to create all the videos to sell all the stuff that we are selling. Because I love doing videos to sell stuff. So, you know, we've got computers and cameras and drones and all this stuff that we're not going to take with us, that will depreciate probably too much over the coming year to consider putting it into storage just for the sake of retaining it. So yeah, out it goes. So there's a bit of stuff to sell, and I thought we'd just pop in here quickly and sort of have a quick chat about, you know, where we're at and what's going on. So I guess sort of the overarching things, everyone's like, have you got a caravan yet? And the answer to that question is actually no, we don't have a caravan yet. We are talking to a few different companies at the moment, trying to finalize potential agreements and partnerships and stuff, because we are doing a part of this trip as a commercial venture, as well as having a, you know, family sort of holiday, I guess you could say. But yeah, definitely there's going to be some work involved for us, because that's what we do. We run a production company, and we continue to run our production company sort of as we're traveling, which is an interesting way of doing it. We never really thought that we could do this before, because we've always had sort of staff and stuff and employed people. But now that we are solo and operating just us two, it's and the kids are a good age as well. Like they're 7 and 4. Like they're not too old, they're not too young. They're just right. So we just thought we'd strike now. They're not really just right at all. They're actually completely wrong most of the times. But they're okay.
Kids.
They're okay. They're not too bad. I love them. I actually had like a really intense dream that I like had to catch Dale from falling over a cliff by the hair last night, and I was like trying to hold onto her hair, and that's when I woke up and I was like, babe, help! Don't know why I was trying to wake Kate up to help me, but she did help. It was actually, it was
I had to wet the bed last night, so I was probably just like, shut up, leave me alone, tired.
Cut. Let's not go into all the gory details. She's training. She's trying to get out of the nappies, man. She's trying to get out of the nappies, and that's the first time she's had an accident.
Go to the toilet before bed last night.
It's the first time she's had an accident in bed. We took the nappies off a few weeks ago at bedtime, and that was like, yeah, she's done really well. Actually,
she's done great.
She's done well. Anyway.
That's
enough about the kids. Enough about the kids. So yeah, today moving the office, house is getting packed up, and the caravan. Yeah, so we're sort of getting pretty close there. We're looking at a family van, a 21-footer, I think, with bunks, 21.6 with bunks, and just trying to work out the power system and everything that we're putting in that so that we can run. I want to run like a real computer, not a laptop. I need something with some real grunt. And having multiple laptops and an actual desktop computer and drives and big battery chargers and cameras and all this stuff like really adds up in terms of power consumption. So it will be very interesting to see what sort of system we end up with there, and I think you'll find it pretty interesting too if it all goes the way we're currently planning. So that will be really cool to check out. And yeah, other than that, there's still a lot of question marks. I estimate and hope that we'll be gone by April. And
it's his birthday on the 2nd of April, so
maybe
hopefully
gone.
we can have
gone
like a
by
happy
my
birthday,
birthday.
bon voyage.
That would be cool. So yeah, we'll just kind of take it as it comes and see how it all pans out. But it's getting to the pointy end of things now. The pre-commitment strategy of just going, we're moving out of our house is a very real thing that makes life uncomfortable.
Yeah.
Like, it's not like we're packing up the house, moving straight into the van and off we trot. This is not some idyllic, perfect solution or situation. This is the hard yards, man.
I know. We're moving into my mum and dad's Airbnb 1-bedroom unit. It is in a really nice resort though, so that's like...
It's a good litmus
the
test.
The unit's horrible, but the resort's beautiful.
Just kidding. If you want to stay in the unit, it's not horrible. It's actually
it's just
great.
1 bedroom, small, tiny, like there's hardly any kitchen.
Thanks, Mum and Dad, for this shit unit.
No, it's just gonna be like, yeah. I don't want to talk it out like people when you say, oh, it's a resort. It sounds like
It's a 1-bedroom unit.
It's not the Sheraton.
It's got more mirrors than a strip club. It's like, it's a really intense little place. Oh man, I think we'll have some fun there.
It's got air conditioning, and so I'm stoked about that. And it's got a beautiful big pool, and it's so hot here at the moment.
You don't get hot, do you?
Scarf on only because I'm a grown-up.
Yeah, so that's going to be interesting. I walked past some pretty, random looking people out on the street, and I was the other day when we went down to look at it, and I was like, I was on the phone, I was talking to a client, and these guys walked past like, what's going on? Look at this, yeah, mate. I was like, man, he's kind of like, what are these dudes? This looks a bit kind of sketchy. I was like, oh, they're going to start something as I walk past. I'm just like, oh, just don't look. Anyway, yeah, they live 2 doors down, so I reckon they'll be the best neighbours. I'm really looking forward to meeting everybody in the place. Yeah, it's gonna be an interesting little journey. So we'll keep you apprised of all of that. But this was really just to give everyone an update on where we're at, what's going on. You were supposed to leave at the start of 2020. Hey, it's February. What's the deal? So this is the deal.
Start-ish.
Yeah, technically, like I think quarter two is probably a more realistic expectation at this point, given that we are yet to lock the van. Hopefully we're going to be doing that in the next couple of weeks, and it should be about a 6-week build.
And such a weight off when we lock in a van.
Yeah.
It's just going to be like, oh.
It will be a huge relief to get that done. So yeah, anyway, that's how it's all happening here at Salt, Earth and Sun.
Yeah.
And we will keep you apprised of any further updates as it comes to hand. We haven't been smashing socials and stuff like that because, to be real about it, what's going on here is not fun. Like, it's not pretty. It's not a living your best life, living la vida loca. It's pretty.
Well, we just
it's just average life, man. And we don't have our camper trailer anymore. We sold that a little bit ago to make way for everything else that was sort of happening. So we haven't been on any camping trips. I think that's actually been a challenge. Not being able to go camping has definitely been.
Yeah.
That's a happy place. Like, that's when everyone gets calm, everyone just recenters, and we haven't really centered ourselves as a family in that environment. So I just can't wait to get the van and actually just go somewhere and just have my feet in the grass, dirt, sand, rocks, whatever. I don't care, just on the ground. I just want to be grounded. So anyway, I think we've prattled on enough.
Yeah.
Good prattle session.
I've got lots to do, so.
Yeah, we're moving the office today, and maybe I'll put a little quick snippet of where I'm going, which is actually sick. It's full of old vintage and historical surfboards.
Rattle.
So, yeah, sorry, man. I'm excited. I'm excited. So, good chat. We'll see you around. Salts. Oh, I can't believe I messed up the sign off.
Oh. You had one job.
Hang on, I'll put Dale in this little bit. She has a really good little YouTube sign off.
So put this on YouTube and comment down below. Subscribe and click the bell so you don't miss another video.